Hello everyone, Triggin here, and we're back on Growler's Island. So, some things have changed. Well, before I get started on that, don't forget, if you liked the video, tickle that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. But, you know, I told you before, a week ago, when the new update came out, our center map crashed, and we figured it was corrupted, and we couldn't get it back up and running. And then sometime last night, the new center map that we started to replace it crashed with what looks like the exact same problem. So it looks like there's something funky going on with the center. So we've made some changes here to make this map more enjoyable for other members of the group, and that includes adding dragons on here. Now this is a different dragon mod than we had before. This one has several different kinds of dragons, not just the fire dragons we're used to. It has whelplings and acid dragons and all sorts of stuff. And this, for goodness sakes, stupid bugs. It's always something, I tell you. I wonder if I can just aggro this guy and get him to follow me and leave that stupid thing alone. Oh crap, and now I'm acided and stuck. Okay, we know what the acid guys do. They have basically something like the... Oh. They have something like the spitters where they blind you. Wow, he took out half of my bird's health. And he's a level 40. Oh my goodness. This could definitely be a problem. Half of my bird's health. He's level 40. That's over 2,000 points. Okay, her health isn't huge, but still, that is an impressive feat. I wish I had my Rex with me. Well, I was going to just do a quick tracking, figure I could take a couple hits from her, but man, if she's doing a couple thousand hits, a couple thousand points in hits, that's something else. But I really want to tame that thing now. I really want to see what it can do. Oh man, maybe if we brought the Bronto up, the Bronto could tank it. So yeah, the other thing is I've moved back down here because everybody's sort of around this place, and I want to, and we were having fun playing together on the center, and I want to keep doing that. I don't want to be clear up on the other side of the map away from everybody, so I moved myself back down here. I left some of the critters up there, at least for now. Ooh, and it's getting closer to the house too. I left some of the critters up there, at least for now, and we'll use that probably as sort of a tribal staging point for doing stuff up north. Okay, let's get off from here. Hopefully, she can act as a tank for us. Alright, she's down. One hit. That was all it took. Alright, let's get some food on her. Oops, wait, the food was on the bird. Oh, crud. Oh, man. I'm sorry, Trike, but... Oh, the Trike is going to do it. I want the... I hope that dragon doesn't wake up quickly, or get attacked by something. I'm going to have to come back across the water. Oh, get out of the way, you stupid turtle. Okay, so that was a green. I'd made myself some green trank darts. And so, that's fine. I'm going to run the rest of the way. You're too slow. I love you, but you're too slow. Where's my bird? Where'd my bird go? Okay. So, Eek, you want to check and see what it would take to make a whelpling saddle? I mean, it's a Drake saddle, Oh, okay. Oh, you brought... Oh, I'm sorry, you brought food. I didn't know you were bringing food. He was being nice and brought food for us. I'm gonna use one of these red tranks, or red. Oh, she didn't need it. He didn't need it. That's okay. That can be fixed. Well, hi there, sweetheart. Acid Drake female, level 29. She's not high, but you know what? God, look how much different she looks from the ones in the other. She looks so cool. She reminds me of the one from Shrek. I love the teeth. Oh man, she just looks great. Okay, sweetheart, you follow us. It's a girl. What was the dragon's name? What was Shrek's wife's name? And we can name her, what was her name? I can't think of it. I can name her Shrek if you want. Okay. Oh man, I cannot wait to get a saddle on her. I am going to have to go run and do some hunting and get hide and stuff, though. We, in trying to adjust everything for the group, I switched back to the stacking mod that the group usually uses, which is Stack Me More. And so we've lost everything we had. All the resources were, you know, deleted because the stacking mod changed. So I'm going to go harvest some hide and stuff to make us a saddle, and I'll BRBs. Okay, we're back. I got so enthusiastic about this, I almost forgot to turn the recording back on. So far, I am really tickled with this. I like the coloring. I like the detail on the model. I mean, just look at that. The face. Oh, and we were going to name her. We'll just keep her as a group one. Fiona. Shrek's main squeeze. The hide is interesting. That looks a little goofy, but that's clipping to the ground. Resting. I don't know if they custom made a saddle or if this is a modification of a saddle. Now, I did some reading on it. The whelps can, or the whelps, I'm sorry, the drakes can only carry one person, but the dragons and elder dragons can carry two. Found. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm in K mode. Helps if you get out of K mode. Okay. It does sprint on the ground. Over here. Get out to the ocean where it's deep enough for her to swim. Now her hit, you know, she's only really low level, so her hit points and everything, not very impressive. She has a very interesting growl. Can't use her breath weapon underwater. That makes perfect sense. She can bite. So I think she can. Back and try to bite these sharks again. Yep, she can bite. And they do transition from, there you go, from water to air. A little bit more realistic transition instead of what the other mod had. And she has just a regular bite attack. But her breath attack, now this is the acid one. Breath attack is really impressive. I think this is... Yeah, look at that. It's a slow, just like the spitter's attack. But it does a lot of damage. It does have a bit of a cooldown. You can't use it constantly like you could the fire attack on the other mod. But it's nice that it slows stuff. That could be really handy. But then her sea attack. Yes, the sea attack. Nope. We get a chance to try that one out. We killed him too quickly. Let's see. Let's try the sea attack out on this spitter here. Oops. See, it pushes him back, but it doesn't aggro. You can push something back without aggroing it, which could be handy if you're using one of these in a tame. I imagine the gas ones must do torpor. That's my assumption, anyways. Because that would be great if you're doing taming, because then you could knock stuff back off from your tame without injuring your tame. You know, and try to keep from killing it. Here, have a taste of your own medicine, Spitter. There you go. I think I missed him. But yeah, definitely a sprint in the air. Did she have a sprint swimming? I don't remember. Let me check. I like the bank when she swims. Yeah, she does have a sprint when swimming. Interesting. And I like that instead of flapping their wings like they're flying underwater, they actually do have a swimming animation. That is really good. And then you actually have to... Come on, can we get going here? Can I get... There we go. It was hard getting her out of the water. But I don't mind that so much. You know, from what I love about the dragons and swimming is the fact that you don't get kicked off them. Come on. There we go. I think you just have to keep hitting the space bar to jump up out. We'll see what happens here. I will hit space bar a few times. Yep. Just hit the space bar a few times and you come on out. But yeah, this is an acid dragon, so I have seen lightning wyverns, and I just saw a gas one earlier. I understand the fire ones are all up on Carno Island. We may have to take a trip up there some point to check those out. But this will be really handy because I assume that it's just like... Oh yeah, flying the sea is going to be the pickup. Okay. I assume it's just like the dragons in the other mod in that it can pick up the sort of things that cats can. Let's find out here. I hope it can, because that was sort of the main reason for taming this little one, besides just curiosity. Yep, there we go. I'm carrying a Dode. It is going to make our life so much easier being able to do that. What level are you, little Dode? Can't see you through my wing. You are a very little Dode. Okay. We're definitely really low on meat after losing all our stuff. I think she's tired. Yep. Tired of eating. Boy, these sheep just put out so much stuff. So we upped the gather rate to match the other server. So much higher gather rate, which I think is going to be necessary anyways for doing the castles and keep stuff. Oh my goodness. Must have been a high level sheep we got there. Oh, something else I want to check that I remember reading on there. Can we... Yes, they fly backwards. That is so cool. So if you need to, you can back up when flying. I love it. So, as I started to say, before I was so rudely interrupted by myself, let's maybe pump a little stamina. She's mainly going to be a carrier. I mean, that's what we're going to use her for picking up stuff for taming and stuff. She's too low level to use for any serious combat. But we have my original house here, which is... okay, she's tired. Guess I didn't give her a lot of time to rest, did I? We have my original house here, which Eek has been occupying, but Eek hasn't been playing here much. She didn't like our original settings very much, it's just a little too grindy for her. So this will definitely make this more playable for her until such time as we can get... Oh, hello, Beaver. Until such time as we can get the center back up and running. Get another level here. I want to pump more health on her. She really needs it. So yeah, here's my place here, which is where Eek and I are both at right now. Anna put her place right here. Now, I presume this is just a temporary starter house. I assume she isn't going to try to build right in the same spot. Core, as you know, he'd built himself over here, but check out what he's got going over here now. He has really expanded His place is really looking cool over here. Look at this. Got a gate and a tower, and the wood thing right in front of me there. That's his workshop, and then his little house is right underneath Fiona's tail. So very cool there. And then Auntie Bob, or I think that's Bobette now. Or maybe it's Bobette on the other. I don't know. Auntie Bob. Bob. Whatever Bob is. Bob built this little stilt house here, which is really cool, over on this hill, and has put spike walls up all around to try to protect his little yard. So, you know, especially if we're not going to have the center to play together on for a while until things get worked out. I didn't want to be clear up north way away from everybody. I wanted to be here. So I moved a bunch of my dinos back down here. My Dode, my Beaver. I moved all the cats that I had tamed. I think I showed you the cats. I tamed all these cats so we could do a chitin cave run. So everyone has a choice of cats. And my Dode, my Beaver, my Bear, all the cats. And of course my RG. And now we've got Fiona here as our group Acid Girl. So, I know Eek and I were talking about where to build. And Eek has been working on where she wants to put her own place here. I'm sorry, I love the way the dragon banks when it turns. It is so cool. So far, I'm liking just as far as the looks and the animations go, I'm liking these dragons a lot better than the other ones. And I love the fact that we have different types of dragons now. That just took. I've wanted to be able to have different kinds of creatures, you know, poison and all that sort of stuff for a long time since first seeing Anunnaki stuff. But I didn't want Anunnaki because it just seemed too high level for me. But this area here is a nice flat area. I showed it to Core as a possible building place, but I think he has decided to stay where he's at down there. But I know Eek really likes building right here. She might build here. And if she's going to do that, I'm thinking, I've already cleared an area up here. I'm thinking I may build up on this cliff right up here. Which would be a bit of a nuisance, except that we did, in fact, actually also add in... They put foundations down to prevent trees from respawning. I did add in the teleporter. So basically all the stuff we had on the center, including the teleporter and the tech workbench and all of that stuff. But there's also a path here. You can walk down here, and then you can go down either to our little lagoon there or over to the river on the other side. How's our stamina doing? Not great. Definitely need to continue working on that stamina. Oh, he's a little cross with me. Usually, these guys are pretty passive if you don't have something around them. If they can't gang up on you, they aren't interested. But it seems to me that by level, these guys do a lot more damage. I don't even want to... I saw a 380 Elder Lightning Dragon over in the Redwoods area, on that mountain peak in the Redwoods area. You know, and if this guy does a lot of damage, this girl does a lot of damage, I don't even want to know what a 380 Elder does. I mean, this girl here, she half killed. I got stuck under her. And she half killed. Well, you guys had it on video. I'm telling you about stuff you've already seen. But man, she half killed Sable. And Sable's health isn't humongous, but still, it's good gathering up some meat because we're going to need a lot more. Because Eek wants to do more narcotics, and she's going to need meat to spoil it. So, but yeah, that's sort of the update for today. Hopefully, next episode, I will not be stuck on a tree. There we go. Hopefully, next episode, I will be able to get started on a house down here. Oh man, stamina. Gonna land on this rock? Yep, she landed on the rock. It's an odd stance she's got there, but what are you gonna do? Definitely not need to pump her stamina. At least she recovers it fast. Well, I tell you, Mr. Distraction here. I have no idea what I was saying. Hopefully next time I'll have a start on a new home for us down here. And maybe others will have done something too. Tonight, which will be off camera, but tonight we'll hopefully be doing some group stuff, and that'll be really fun. And that'll actually be last night from your point of view, because you'll be seeing this tomorrow morning from my point of view. Yeah, that's, I know, confusing, but what are you gonna do? Get some, sheep. Actually, give some is what would be more appropriate. Give me all your meat and hide. And someday we will finish actually eating this sheep. Come on, eat the sheep. Eat your sheep, Fiona. There are children starving in scorched earth who would kill for sheep. I don't know, something. It made sense in my head. Come on. Alright, well, thanks for joining me, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please tickle that thumbs up button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And we will definitely see you in the next episode.